So, given the current economic issues we're already having, people are already suffering just going to the grocery store, just going to the gas station. And how much longer do you think this is going to take before something like protest or like food riots, something along those lines ends up happening? Do you think we'll see them this year? I kind of feel like we will. I made a video a few months back, like get ready before November, and that's for several different reasons. But the whole food issue, whether there's actual shortage or the price is too high, I mean, some people are really struggling right now in going and getting that side hustle or getting that second job, and understandable, or overtime at work, however you end up doing it. But how far away are we from actually seeing something like this? I mean, we're coming up into August now. We'll see what all the grain and what the crop reports and the yields and everything ends up becoming in the next few months, and what that's going to do for the upcoming year. Do you think we'll end up seeing something this year specifically, though, of that type for something like food, or because of the food price or lack of food? Just keep doing what you're doing. If you do not have enough, I would definitely recommend, if you do have enough, to continue to stack. It's a non-stop thing. A little bit extra every time you go. Make sure you got the bullets, beans, the band-aids. And this could turn out horrible, or it could, depending on where you are, not be so bad. If you're not in a big city, it might not be too bad. Still might be some shortages or less product, and most likely it's going to end up costing more no matter what. But I just wondering what everybody else thinks also. Do you think we're going to see a food riot of some sort this year? Or do you think we're a year off of it still? I know that feeling in the air, and it's like, what's going to happen? I don't know exactly when. Nobody really does, but what's the breaking point? What's the point where we look like Venezuela? What's the point? I mean, not drop right off into a third world country, but they started protesting. They started rioting in Sri Lanka. Where's that point? Where's that line? And how far from it are we? I don't want to be like, within the next 90 days this is going to happen, because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, we're probably good right now, and I think to myself a day or two later, or maybe even an hour later, I'm like, something crazy does happen. You know how crazy it could be? What happens? All the rioting, the looting, they're burning down grocery stores, and all this stuff ends up happening, and now maybe it's still around a county over, or a city over, or a town nearby, but now I've got to drive twice as far to go get stuff, and so is everybody else. So that store is going to get more depleted because the other one's not there. Might be even more shortages because of that. It's always good to have some extra. No matter what, you have to have something extra. If you've been around the last couple of years, you know you got to have something extra. If anything showed us better, like, it's not always sunny. Today it is. Pretty sunny. Partly cloudy. I can't really tell. It's bright. Just get what you need. Try to continue to stack. Just by buying that extra can. Just by buying an extra box of ammo. Just by getting an extra box of band-aids. Right? Any questions, comments, throw them down there. I'll check them out. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up if you like the video, you like the topic, I would definitely appreciate a little bit of feedback on this one. Do you really think it's going to happen this year? Just that part, no, right? The food or the gas, the inflation, will there become riots because of it, I guess? I mean, there's so many other things that we could be faced with. that would knock stuff right off the shelf. But that's a whole other topic for a whole other video, I guess. So let me know what you think, and hopefully everybody got out, maybe worked a side job today, and maybe did some training, trying to do all of the above, and maybe tried to stack a little bit. You gotta try to just do a little bit every day. It goes a long way eventually. So have a good day.